I have them here. I don't think I'm really going to go into them. That's basically it.
No, let's not go into them.
Yeah.
Because I more wanted to just talk about this DLC exclusivity garbage.
It's upsetting. And,
like, I don't even like it when PlayStation gets exclusive content. I just don't like it.
We get the crap stuff. Like, I don't play Call of Duty. I don't really care.
And we didn't have that for ages, but it doesn't benefit anyone. Like, there's no way that this is selling Xbox Ones.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
Well, actually, didn't, like, PlayStation had the Destiny exclusivity. And didn't that do something for them? Like,
well, PlayStation had the partnership and everything was shown on PlayStation first. I'm not sure about DLC exclusivity. I think the Taken King came out for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't think there was an exclusive, like, timed DLC.
Maybe the House of Wolves, though.
Possibly, but even then, like, I just think it's a really antiquated idea that we'll have DLC for an extra month. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Just give it to everyone. No one benefits.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like...
The only person I can think that benefits is Ubisoft, because they're probably getting some money from Microsoft for
on the back end.
But, like, I don't know. I feel like they'd make that money back.
What do you think about Expansion 2, Survival? This expansion will challenge players to survive as long as possible by gathering essential supplies in a hostile environment.
Now, I don't know. I don't have too many thoughts about this, because if this is a specific mode or you've got to be in the dark zone, I don't really care. I want it to be game-wide. Yeah,
I want it to be like you need food for your shelter.
Yeah, like, so you actually, when you're scavenging, you're actually scavenging, even if it's not for your shelter, because that's kind of hard, unless there's missions where you're grabbing big caches of food.
Yep.
Because obviously you picking up a few muesli bars is not going to cover an entire base you've got. But even if it's just like while you're out, you need to be finding water and you need to be finding food, I'd be down with that.
I think it'd be cool. And like,
I like survival things like that.
Why don't more games have them? And I don't mean like trash games.
That's why I love Fallout New Vegas so much. Survival mode was the best.
I'm really pumped for Fallout 4 to do that, to the extent that they say they're going to do it.
Just on a side note.
Real quick, I'm just going to... Yeah, keep going, I'm listening.
Just on the side... Oh, no, I need you here to be talking, but you just run away from me. No, I can't even talk. I've just been... I've been looking for the Fallout DLC Season Pass forever. And it just is, like, off the store.
Yes, I'm familiar with this.
What did you just do?
My screen... I got scared that my download had stopped.
Anyway, the Fallout Season Pass seems to have been taken off the store. And it's not like they put it straight back up. Oh, you're fucking killing me, dude. Sorry about that, Khayl has some weird paranoia that it was just going to stop downloading.
Well, you see, it's not important, Govinda. Let's move on.
The question was your PlayStation still on? And if it was still downloading.
Here's the thing, my TV's linked to my PlayStation, and the TV had timed out, so I figured maybe the PlayStation had to.
Anyway.
I'd like to apologise to the PlayStation Nation, if I could.
I actually kind of wish you'd apologise to me.
No, you'll be right. You'll get over it.
Well, anyway, I guess what I was saying didn't matter anyway, so...
I'm sure it's up somewhere. Like, I know you...
It might be now, but I looked for, like, 3 days after they said they were changing the price, and it just wouldn't show up.
Yeah, okay.
So, I don't know. I'll keep checking, but I'm not paying it, so...
It's out of spite at this point.
No, not even out of spite. Like, it's just I'm not paying... Because it was already, what, $55, $60?
Let's be real.
It's $50? No, you bought it for $50, yeah?
Yes.
It's going to be $75. I'm not paying I'm not paying $75. I'm sorry.
It's so upsetting.
I'm actually really pissed off I missed that.
Oh, the goddamn lady at EB tried to sell me on the Division Season Pass. I really don't like being sold by things by people in EB. Like, it really upsets me. I used to work there, full disclosure. It's just...
we were making jokes about the scratch guarantee. It's only $1, but in the 15 years I've played games for, I've never, ever scratched a game so bad I couldn't play it.
Like, if you play game... Like, maybe you got a little brother and he screws it up for you. Like, I could believe that. But if you're actually, like, playing games, you respect them. You don't, like... You know what they cost. You're not, like,
you just put them in the fucking case.
Can I give our little secret inside advice?
What?
I feel like I'm just gonna now. If at any point during an interaction with EB, drop the magic words, customer service said this.
Yeah, or like, I spoke to customer service yesterday and they said it was okay.
Specifically, this was allowing a trade-in on a pre-order.
No,
price
This was EB in Australia does price matching.
Yep.
So they'll price match. It goes for two things actually, because I remember trying to get a price match from. It was a JB Hi-Fi, but I was at a place where JB Hi-Fi wasn't close by.
Yep.
And they were like, oh no, it's actually got to be in the vicinity of this store for us to price match it.
Yep.
So apparently that's a bag of bullshit.
And so you just say the magic
And
word.
all you just go is no, I actually spoke to customer service yesterday because I wasn't sure if I could do it, and they said it was totally fine.
Yes. And apparently that's more...
the magic word.
Yeah, that's the authority that everyone has to listen to.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
Same thing goes. Tried to price, had a pre-order on something. This wasn't me. This was
I feel so excited getting this out.
I think it's the coffee. Friend of the show, LaShonda, had a Fallout pre-order, and I said just price match it, and he said that they wouldn't let him do it because it's a pre-order.
Yeah.
And apparently that is just a bag of bullshit.
Drop the magic words,
and you
guys.
just got to
What were
say,
they
oh
again?
no, I spoke to customer service and they said it was fine. And if you say that, any EB employee just kind of goes, okay.
Yeah. It's the magic words. I'm going to move right along. Naughty Dog's The Other Guy, Bruce Straley, has said that the developer doesn't particularly...
Who's that?
The Other Guy.
Who is it?
Bruce Straley.
What's he do?
He's just Neil Druckmann's buddy.
Just
He's the other guy.
He's the Matt Stone to Neil Druckmann's Trey Parker.
Or the Matt Damon to Ben Affleck, just like smoking weed on a couch going, can you put my name on that, dude? Bruce Straley has said that the developer doesn't particularly find it strange to end popular video game franchises, unlike what seems to be a norm in the industry.
Running them into the ground.
In a new interview with Huffington Post, Straley said that the studio could continue to sell Uncharted games, but chooses not to rehash something where you're struggling to find a new voice or story. Quote, it's been brought up before that this Uncharted is the first franchise that's willingly offed itself. We could probably keep selling these games and churn out a 5, a 6, or a 7 down the road. But it's not strange to us at Naughty Dog. We decided not to do any more Crash Bandicoot after Crash Team Racing rather than rehashing something where you're struggling to find a new voice or story. Video games are the only industry where every single time someone picks up a joystick, they expect something familiar, but it has to be something new. It has to have new mechanics. End quote. In related news, Uncharted 4 has been pushed again, back to the 10th of May this time.
Apparently for manufacturing reasons. Don't know how legit that is. I'd rather a shortage. But
it's interesting, isn't it? Like, I've never heard of a game not being... Like, they must have known they're going to sell 10 million... Holy shit, 10 million copies.
Did we report last week that the story had changed?
Yeah, 100% from Amy Hennig.
Yeah, like when they took over, they completely changed it. So I'm almost calling, like, they just needed a little more time, but manufacturing reasons seem to be an easy out without getting in too much trouble.
It's funny because that's the second big pushback, right? It's only 2 weeks, roughly.
It's only 2 weeks, but I'm still frustrated, especially because I just played the beta and it was still fun.
And everyone's pretty hot after the beta, hot and bothered, if you will.
So yeah,
don't do that.
No, I'm doing this again. Disappointing.
Yep.
For that. I like that they're ending it. Because I like to like Nathan Drake, you know?
I'd like for them to do a new IP.
That's my dream. But they're going to do Last of Us 2.
And I reckon they're not done with Uncharted, whatever they say.
No, they are. I think someone else will take it.
Oh, well, I figured they'd do it without Drake.
I don't think so. Well, look, I don't think Naughty Dog's going to do an Uncharted again.
What if they teamed up with...
They're not going to.
Crystal Dynamics and did like a...
crossover Tomb Raider Uncharted. Yeah. It's never going to happen.
It's a $1 million idea right there. Kind of like, if you'll allow me the diversion, Govinda, kind of like Hercules and Xena. Just kind of have this meshing of these two universes.
Yeah, I think Naughty Dog's done with Uncharted. I don't think you'll see a Naughty Dog Uncharted again. Same with Crash. Even if Crash comes back, it's not going to be Naughty Dog doing it.
It's unfortunate.
So, I don't know. Who did Golden Abyss again?
I don't know off the top of my head. I want to say Bend. We're probably wrong.
I don't think it's Bend. We should check, but I'm not gonna.
You really threw that one at me, didn't you?
Yeah, I was testing you. Just a little quiz, little pop quiz. I'd love a new IP. I think we'll have to wait for the Last of Us 2, and then after that we'll have something fresh.
It's weird, because I like the darker games.
Oh, I'm so ready for Uncharted, dude.
Well, yeah, see, I'd like even this Uncharted looks way more like The Last of Us, like with its tone.
Yeah.
But
It looks stunning.
Yeah, I want them to do like a full horror game or something weird. Something weird.
The Last of Us is pretty survival-y horror. Just saying.
It could be more. It could be more so.
Why do you... It seems like some crazy cognitive dissonance that you want a horror game when you stopped playing BioShock at one point because it was
but then
too
I came
scary.
Back. But to be fair, I was like 16.
So you want a PT game? Do you play PT?
No, I couldn't play that far. But something in the style of a Resident Evil, like something that's not truly just jump scares. There's jump scares, but there's not. Like I could play Dead Space, but I couldn't play PT. That's where I'm at. Like,
yeah. Because that's. I feel, is it because PT is a little bit too grounded in like reality?
No, it's because it's just all it does. There's no mechanics except you shitting in your pants. Like just things jumping out and fucking with you.
Press square to shit in your pants.
Yeah. Oh, you already did that? Yep. Yeah, I already did that.
No, I almost want them to like... I still want them to do like some sort of action-adventure thing. But just something completely different.
How about like
something in space, something just different.
How about this? How about this? Actual, like, this is how they get around it. They're done with Nathan Drake, 15th century actual Drake, and you're a privateer.
No, they'll get out of the universe completely.
That's be so good. Could you imagine being a proper pirate, legal pirate?
I was even thinking before you said that, I was like, a pirate game would be fantastic. Maybe not in this universe, because they don't like tying their universes together.
They should have thought about that before they put Uncharted Easter eggs in The Last of Us.
You mean The Last of Us Easter eggs in Uncharted?
Whatever. Oh, it was Jack and Daxter in Last of Us, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's an Easter egg. That's not colliding the universes.
It's enough for me.
The only one that you could point out is the news article in Uncharted 3 in the bar scene that talks about spores infecting things.
Yes, there you go. That's a deep cut.
But that's not even necessarily the universe colliding, just another little Easter egg.
Just a little something.
But yeah, a little pirate game. I'd be down with some sort of, like, space pirates.
Then you get to fuck up the French if it was a Drake game.
Oh,
imagine how fun that'd be.
Maybe they should do, like, a Civil War game. Huh?
I'm pretty set on my Drake game, and if it isn't that, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm going to move right along.
Follow your heart, I guess.
All right. Set to debut later in 2016, the Batman episodic game series from Telltale Games will be unlike any other Batman game on the market. This is according to Telltale CEO Kevin Bruner, who told Kotaku, quote, "Our Batman series is looking fantastic. I think it might become one of the best things we've ever done. I can't go into much detail, but the Batman team is amazing and they are really on top of it. It's not like any other Batman game out there. This game really explores all aspects of Batman, not just the fighting in the suit side of him. There's a lot of subplots to explore and some really amazing choices that have a big impact on the story being told. I really think it might be the peak of the mountain for us so far." End quote. Elsewhere in the interview, Bruner explained that they will always be committed to the episodic format because, quote, "we think it's a special way to tell stories and offers something different from binge consumption," end quote. After mentioning how there were some really long gaps between episodes last year, he says they're getting better at delivering new episodes in consistent intervals.
So jazzed for this game.
Pretty jazzed. I really want to know, like it'll be its own story.
Yeah, it won't be like within a universe that exists.
But fuck, the New 52 Batman's doing the coolest shit right now. I'm up to the Riddler arc.
I'm just really looking forward to being a detective. Like actually solving things.
Kind of like Heavy Rain, I'm imagining it.
Yeah. I could be down. Like, instead of being in your little office in Heavy Rain, you're actually at the back computer in the back cave.
Yep.
With the Batmobile behind you and Alfred giving you lemonade.
Fuck yeah. I can't wait for Alfred to give me lemonade.
I can't wait to be, like, flying a Batwing, having Alfred telling me shit.
Yeah.
Unless they do the Oracle.
That could be a thing.
They could have the Oracle in there.
That could be a thing.
That'd be pretty cool, too.
I hope, like, there'll be combat in it as well.
Yeah, but it'll be the QTE sort of combat we're used to.
Which is kind of awesome.
I'm fine with it, like, especially if because it to me is more like an interactive comic.
Yeah.
Like the kapow, like you're just making, you know.
I never really had a problem with the QTEs. Like, that was a big problem for a lot of
No,
people.
no, I think people had more problems with QTEs in